Hey, what's up? What are you doing? This one I want to do for teenagers. One of my goals is to be able to go around and talk to them, in like a school assembly thing, get you out of class, try and relate and teach you about yourself, because there's a lot to know, but it's not getting passed around like it's supposed to. Like the different personalities. Like when somebody says calm down and you're like, pretty sure that's how I am to my core. I'm very excited. I've got a lot of energy. Everybody was always telling me to calm down, to not be so excited, to not be so happy, to not be me, really, you know. And I wasn't good with that. I didn't like it. I wasn't gonna take it. I'll let people know real quick, but that just stems a whole lot of problems right there. And that, because if we don't know how to handle it, you know, then we're gonna start yelling, we're gonna talk back, we're gonna talk some shit, we're gonna, you know, go back and forth, and then you get your anger. And then when your anger doesn't work to control somebody, that's when you use your bodies and you start fighting. I had a lot of fights, a lot of them. I was good at it, so I didn't mind just doing that, like skip it, you know. And there's a big problem with violence right now. There's a big problem with anger right now. I've taken anger management twice. It all comes back to your thinking. This is for free. It all comes back to your thinking. First you think, and then you feel. And then you think about how you feel, and you feel some more. So it's like this never-ending electricity current. Electricity is never ending, it's fully flowing. You know, our bodies have electricity in them. Our brains, our neurons, you know, we have a picture in our mind. We see, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, we can name the body all we want to, but we can't make one. We can't really fully explain it, just like electricity. We can't fully explain it. Like our body, it was a gift. We don't need paper. We can make paper. I can make paper. Blue strip. No, but you can't make a body. But we've got to understand it, you know, and we've been given some help to understand it. So here we go. Everybody's way too mean to each other right now. It's kind of ridiculous, because I know for a fact that you don't like being mean. I know for a fact you don't like being mean towards. I know for a fact that everybody's wanting some attention. I know everybody's looking for acceptance of themselves. Everybody's trying to learn how to love themselves. But see, you gotta love yourself first so you can practice on somebody else the right way. Because everybody's wanting just to go out and jumping in to love somebody else first. It's not working. There's a lot of insecurities. There's a lot of people who don't like themselves. There's a lot of people that don't like themselves. I know I wanted to be somebody else the whole time I was growing up. I wanted to be somebody else I'm 35 now. I wanted to be somebody else for probably almost like 30 years. I mean, it took a long time for me to accept myself and to feel like I was okay. It took a long time for me to tell myself that I was okay, for me to tell myself that I love you, for me to tell myself, you don't gotta remember all the stuff in your past. People don't tell you that, though. They will tell you that God doesn't remember anything. He's only right here, right now. Always has been, will be, and is. But our minds tell us differently. Our minds are selfish. It's body, spirit, and mind. however you want to put that, whatever is easiest for you to appreciate, because it needs to be appreciated, and the mind is selfish. It's not an I thing, it's a we thing. We need to make decisions based more on our hearts. How's it going to hurt our heart or help our heart? We need to make decisions based on our body. You know, your body sends vibration signals to your brain that will put it into words for you. Like, just kick that chair, you know, and it will, so like electricity, lightning fast, like this, instantly. It will put it into words for you. Oh, ouch. Oh, beep, 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 mother, You know, it will sit there and go through it, you know, with the words. The words, our words aren't really helping us right now. Our words aren't serving us right now. They're not. They're disrespectful. They're mean. They're hurtful. They're hurting other people. We're hurting ourselves first, though. You know, somebody who respects themselves, they're not the ones to go after anybody else, because they know their respect and their worth, because they respect themselves. They know their worth. They love themselves. And you don't see loving people hurting people. You see hurting people hurt people. And it's kind of flowing hard right now. The negative comments, the social media, a lot of it's good. It's not all bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that we need to have a little bit more respect for each other. A whole lot of more. And first and foremost, a whole lot more respect for ourselves. That's it. You don't see somebody walking around who loves himself fully. Hey, what's up? I know. It's good to see you. I love you. Appreciate you. I'm here for you. Are you okay? Are you okay? I'll listen. I see you. I hear you. I feel you. You don't see somebody like that walking around. Empty your pockets. I don't know. Whatever. I hate you. Throw a punch. You know, that's just not happening. I promise. Oh man, I want to help the teenagers, man, because it was pretty rough for me, and I'm paying attention to people. I pay attention to people. I really pay attention. I really care about them. I'm the type of person, I'll swing for you. I've swung for people many times, getting picked on. I never got in trouble neither, because I was always looking up for somebody else. That's another reason why I fight a lot. I don't have to anymore, because I know how immature it is. I thought it was cool for a little while, because everybody's like, whoa, that was awesome. I was like, yep. Don't mess with me. But you start getting charges, and violent charges are not good on your record. I don't know if you know this, but you ain't getting out if you get in a violent charge. I don't have any violent charges, thank God. But I've been in there before, and I've been locked up with people that have, a lot of them that have, and they're not getting out. They're not. I'm out. They're still in a little concrete cave, a little concrete room with a little bitty mat, Bible, cup, sport, a washcloth and a towel, which is not even a towel. It's not even like, be grateful if you got a whole towel, like to dry off with when you get out of the shower. If you got one for your hair and your body, big old towels, you're doing good, man. You're doing good. You don't realize that. People are so busy thinking about everything else that they need for validation. Validate yourself. You have to. You can't expect other people to know what you need. Only you know what you need. Validate yourself, love yourself, give yourself attention. There's nothing wrong with it. It feels good. I like feeling good. When you do good, you get good. It's the law of attraction, it's vibration. You are a vibrational being, right? So bumblebees, bzz, that's vibration. Ugh, in my ear. Bzz. Get away, I hate, Okay, bumblebees are vibration. We're a little bit more up there than a bumblebee. We know. So, vibration. We're constantly vibrating beings. We're a human being. They teach you that in kindergarten. Planet Earth. Yeah, we know. Thank you. This is a vibrational world. Everything. We're smart now. We're pretty far advanced. Now more than ever so, because this is the leading edge physical. We know this. Physical time. What time is it? Space. Where am I? It's beautiful here. Reality. Is this real? Yeah, it's real. You say that to people and they want to look at you like you're weird. They're like, time, physical, space, reality. What are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing everybody else is looking at. So, when we understand that we are vibrational beings, we move, movement, dance, music, vocal cords, vibration. You can hear me right now, it's because of that. You know, we understand that we're putting out vibrations. Those are our emotions, energy in motion, emotions. So we're putting out emotions. People will tell you don't show your emotions. You can't. That's not possible. It's physically not possible for you to not show your emotions. And it doesn't feel good either. So don't listen to that. There's better than that. Listen to something better, okay? I don't care what it is, just not that. Oh, you wear your heart on your sleeve. It's beautiful. Maybe not on your sleeve. Just keep it right here. But don't not acknowledge it. Don't pretend like it's not there. Did you know when you resist an emotion that you are pushing it away? When there's no need to. Just because we're, oh, it might not feel good. Might not feel good. The resistance makes it much, much greater. All you have to do is breathe. Say, I allow you to be felt because I know you're trying to be heard. Let it come in. Let it come in. Sit back though. Don't get too twisted on it or don't pay too much attention. You're supposed to observe it. You're supposed to sit back and say, okay. And it don't feel as bad, I promise, as you think it's going to. I'm like master at resistance, master at fighting, master at... You can't make me, I'm pretty sure. That's me. Was. Is, whatever. So I know that the pain is not that great once you accept it. Once you allow it to come in. It doesn't have the power that you think it does. And it's because you're not listening to it. When you listen to your emotions like they're accurate, 100% accurate, that's when you get a little off track. Okay, that's when you get a little off track. It's a fact that you feel, but feelings aren't fact. Fear, false evidence appearing real. There's nothing to be afraid of, I promise. Everything's great. Everyone is great. If you are feeling any way other than that, you start there. Because when you think problem, you feel your emotions problem, you vibrate problem, and you get what you put out, it comes right back to you. You get back problem. Just like a victim will think victim they'll feel victim. They'll put out victim. They'll get back victim. You don't want that. You don't want that. I don't want that for anybody. I don't want that, period, for anyone on this earth. Okay, so control. Control is funny because it's not real. Control's not real. The only thing you can control is your mind, and it was meant to be controlled. That's why everybody wants to control people so bad, because they're like, well, I'm pretty sure I can try, like, to control. I'm sure I'm supposed to control something. Yeah, it's supposed to be your thinking and yourself. That's the only thing you can control. Try and control somebody else. That's where the violence comes from. Hey, you, don't do that, don't say that, take that back, whatever. Okay, does that work? Does that work for anybody? Does it work for your parents or whoever's taking care? They're like, hey, didn't I tell you what I say? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's an illusion. People aren't supposed to scare people into doing things for them. They're not. I promise. You're not supposed to scare your dog into obeying you. No. You're supposed to treat everybody with respect. Because when you think respect, you feel respect, you vibrate respect. Respect has to come back to you. It has to. When you think love, you feel love, you put out love, love comes back to you. It's like magic. It's like a present. It's like a gift. And it's only in the moment. Time is man-made. You don't see no bunny rabbits with a watch on. I gotta be to work. I go to work. Bunny rabbits don't have to go to work. I love bunny rabbits. So, time is man-made. But we know as people, time is love. So we wanted to control some time, so we put some numbers on it. And now we are trying to control everybody else's time. That's funny. It's not working, obviously. It's not working. Everybody's pissed off and fighting each other and confused. Everybody's severely confused. And everybody wants to be right, too. Everybody wants to be right. Everybody's confused. Everybody's fighting everybody, and they're not quite sure why. Especially the whole race thing we got going on. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, it's a bunch of bullshit. There's no superior race. There's not. There's not. It's physical. It's what did you pick out of a catalog what you wanted to look like before you came into this leading edge time-space reality? Did you pick who you wanted to be? I didn't. I accept myself and I love myself now because I understand myself. I didn't though, and when you don't understand something, you push it away. You take it as bad, you take it as wrong when you don't understand something. And that's not how it's supposed to go. We are perfect, worthy, no mistakes, not one. If you're breathing, you're worthy. If you can think, you can feel love, and you can know love, and you will have love, and you will be love, and you will give love, because that's what we're here for. Love is the answer. It will find a way. It will find a way. I want to tell you something right now. I probably should have said it first thing in the video. There's a God. It is. I think it's bigger, much, much bigger than what man calls God, because it's that title is disrespected to the max. I've disrespected it to the max, I promise. I have. I grew up in church. I know the Bible. I've read the Bible a couple times. I still disrespected that word, but they're the God of our understanding. If you believe in a deity, if you believe in a God, one, bigger, powerful. Hey, biggest thing you need to know about him is you're not it. He don't need your help. He, she. It's bigger than a pronoun. A pronoun is per person, pro, whatever. it is, God is, it's not a pronoun. That's just something we do so we can understand it better. Hey, let's make it a him or her. And the other thing is, we're eternal beings, okay? We know this. We're eternal beings. We know this. The Bible tells us that we are eternal beings. The Bible is accurate. Some people think it's a little too far-fetched, but they have to understand it's a lot more realer than we know. It's just the translation is way off and way misinterpreted. And you have people writing it and telling it to other people. It's like a big old game of phone. Whatever that game is, where you whisper a secret in somebody's ear, then you're like, go tell and see if they can like tell the same original secret at the end of it. That is not going to happen. That's why they do that exercise routine, whatever. We don't translate things the right way. We've got too many words. We have too many opinions. Too many words, too many opinions. We're not using them the right way. How many people know it's not what you say? It's what you mean. It's because you can say a sentence like 20 different ways with your emotions and your actions. Like, well, let's say, okay, so I thought so. 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 I already know. So it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So you need to be a little bit more careful with how you say things, because you're the only one feeling them. You want people to feel your anger and your rejection. You want people to feel your unapproval. You want people to feel what it is that you're thinking. It's not going to happen. Only you're feeling it. And guess who's mad all the time? Because it doesn't feel good. Us. Resentments. Remorse. Shame. I practice those daily. I used to. It didn't feel good. I did use a lot of drugs and alcohol to cover it up because it felt so horrible, and I was pretty sure I wasn't supposed to feel like that all the time. If anybody is ever diagnosed with mental health, bless them, they're trying. They're trying to understand what they don't know. And how we do that is with pills. Lots of them. It's called your emotions. It's called your vibrations. That's the only thing that needs to be tuned up. Not your genetic chemical makeup that you didn't even make. We don't even take chemical shots for breakfast. We don't even drink like serotonin for coffee in the morning. Serotonin. We don't drink dopamine in the morning to get our dopamine fill. I mean, some people take it, but it's not. It's to deplete it. Did you know when you take dopamine and do drugs, it tells your body, look, we found something man-made to do what our chemicals in our mind are supposed to do. So, brain, thanks, but I got it from here. I'm going to try and put these artificial cut, stomped on drugs into my body and get a quick one. But you're going to interpret that as, you don't need us, I guess. You've got your own. We're respectful. We'll let you use your own while we chill. We won't make any if you're making it. We don't want to hurt you. We don't want to overdose you. And so your mind's really respectful. Okay. So, you go and pay. You play, you pay. You're going to. It's just how it goes. It doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be so hard. It's easy. It's actually pretty simple. It's easy. Once you figure out it's not hard, it's very easy. And it's beautiful and it's fun. It's how it's supposed to be. Y'all know your videos take forever to download on YouTube, right? When they're long, so we'll cut it there. I'm trying to get my videos to go viral. I believe in a God that can heal, because I've been healed. I promise. I promise. It wasn't me. I didn't just be me, or not be me. I did not be me for 30-something years and then cry out, pray, believe. Kind of pissed off too. Like, pretty sure you're gonna have to help me do this because I'm not doing a great job. I'm actually not doing a good job at all. I need your help. And if I'm gonna have to stay here and stick it out on this planet, woo, bee, hey bee. If I'm gonna sit here and stick it out on this planet, I'm gonna need a little bit more help because I'm trying to get out. You know, that's not good. That's horrible. But that's where I was. It's where I was. I was trying to hit that button because I couldn't take it. I couldn't take me because I resisted me. I pushed me away from me. There was discord. I didn't like it. I hated it myself. I wanted to be somebody else. My whole life, I had some stuff happen to me when I was kind of little. I felt really bad, and I didn't want to be me anymore. I didn't. I hated it. I hated it. I decorated myself. Oh yeah, I decorated myself. I did my hair all the time. I wore like crazy makeup. I just wanted to be and look different. I thought if I looked different, I'd be okay. That was not the case. It's an inside job. Happiness is an inside job. You need to. It's not scary work either. It's really fun work. It feels really good. First thing, 2 things, and then I'll just be 2 things. Affirmations. You're supposed to tell yourself, I love you. You're beautiful. You're cool. You're fun. You're happy. You're caring. You're loving. You're special. You're worthy. On purpose, for a purpose. Nothing else matters. It's just here. You know, they say the great I am. It's supposed to be I am great. We're supposed to praise and love ourselves to the Most High. Excuse me. To the Most High. We're supposed to praise and love ourselves to the Most High. Sing to yourself. Love yourself. Sing your favorite songs. It's not selfish. It's selfless. Because when you take the time to work on yourself, nobody else has to do it for you. That's selfless. That's not selfish. Selfish is not doing the job and going to somebody else and saying, I need you to do it for me. And I'm going to get pissed off if you don't do it the right way. Okay, it's not, I can't, one whole human being, one whole person validates us. We validate and love ourselves fully. It feels good. You don't need anybody else. So that when the perfect person comes along, they don't have to do the work for you. You don't have to do the work for them. You just appreciate each other and have a great time. That's how it's supposed to be. Praise God. Wherever you are, thank you. I hope you hear this. I really do. I've had a really cool thing happen to me. Everybody's wanting to tell me you're crazy. It's not real. But it is. I'm not taking that. I'm not accepting that. And I don't have to. Why? Because I know the truth. Right here. And right here. I'm good. I'm really good. I'm having a great time. I hardly stop dancing ever. Like, this is the longest I've stopped dancing in a while. Sing. Love it. Don't care. Don't care. It's beautiful. I go to the park every day and swing. Listen to music. Teach the little kids how to swing. They love me. I love them. I'm good with them. I don't have any kids, but I love them. You need to be a little bit nicer to your kids if you have them. Please, please, please. Don't touch touch them. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. You get on their level, you look them, you get down on one knee, you look them in their eyes, and you say, first of all, nothing you do is going to make me not love you. Because when they get yelled at, they feel like there's something wrong with me. You'll yell at them, but you won't get on their level and look them in the eye. You're just a big old, scary, huge person that they're terrified of. Terrified. That's not supposed to be right. So, try this. Try this with your dogs. Dogs and kids, man, they love you regardless. They have to. You're their owner. You shouldn't yell at them. You shouldn't hit them. Because when you yell at somebody, they yell back. When you hit somebody, you teach them hitting is okay. You wonder why your dog bites you. You wonder why your dog barks at you. Because you're like, hey, dog, bah. Your dog's like, yeah, I heard you. Guess what? I got some. Your dog has a body too, you know. And you can't control your dog. You can teach your dog. You don't control your dog. You teach your kids. You don't control your kids. Okay. Love you. Appreciate you. Everything's good. You just gotta get good with it. And you can. It's easy. I promise it's easy. I can do it. Shoot. That's why I'm trying to like get something. Help me. I want to teach the teenagers, man. I want to go to their schools. Just trying to help them. The bullying. I'm not with that. And neither are they, but somebody needs to help them, teach them, not control them. We don't need to control the bullies. We need to teach them, and then have them teach the other ones. Okay. Well, this is great. 32 minutes. Whoop, whoop. If you have any ideas of how I can help more in any way, shape, or form, I don't, I've been going to religious people, organized religion. Yeah. I've been going to people with money, no money. I've been going to people who are hurting and sick, and they're the most beautiful ones. I've gone to the ones you call your hard asses. I've been to them, and they're the most beautiful. Oh man, every time I go somewhere, I'll pick out the baddest one in the room, baddest girl in the room for me, and always the most beautiful. Because that hard exterior show is always a front. Don't ever think that just because somebody looks like they got it together, or looks mean, or is big and scary, whatever it is, go after them first. Those will be the most beautiful people you meet, because they've been hurt the most, and they need help. The scarier, the weirder they look, the more attention they're trying to get. I always look real weird. I like weird. Weird's cool. I don't mind it one bit. I like it. I embrace it. Thank you.